So just giving folks online a moment or two to find this video. And the reason I have two phones is not just because I'm a shishi, it's because sometimes the video doesn't actually show the comments on the phone that I use. So I put in an extra phone just so that I can see comments and check everything's going okay in the group, yeah? So just a moment, guys, and then we'll be right into it. So anybody that's seeing this video, can you just let me know that you can hear and see it? Okay. So not one person. So in a moment or two. Okay. So yeah, I can see it and hear it. So welcome. And we'll just, while people are starting to find the live and connect in with us, let's just start by grounding into our bodies. Grounding into the space where we are, whether we're at home or on line. Yeah. So let's just take a moment to do that. Yeah. Let's just take a moment to do that. So take a few breaths and breathe into your belly. Yeah. And maybe out with a little bit of a sigh. Yeah. And if there's a little bit of movement in your torso as you sigh out, that's really good because you're just relaxing everything in your insides. Yeah. So a couple more. Yeah. And just as we gather here, we're inviting White Tara into the space, yeah? For long life, of course, a long life of ourselves, long life of our friends and family, long life of the earth, long life of in our being, in our body, in our soul. But also we're asking for purification. Like White Tara is very useful for purifying the energy field. So just a couple more R's as people land into the group, yeah? And allow the R to move from your mouth or your esophagus all the way down to your perineum floor in your imagination as you are, yeah? Really allowing the settling of your being to occur. And just resting in that beingness, that openness that starts to occur in the energy field. Yeah. And then we can be aware a little bit of perineum floor. Yeah. So the base of our body, those muscles that you would use to control your pee, yeah, if you want to know where they are. So you can gently with maybe 30% effort, squeeze and release those muscles, just gently. And this is a beautiful way of just allowing yourself to build tonicity in the pelvic floor. It is allowing you to build presence and awareness in the pelvis. So when we are working with fast high frequencies, there's an upward movement at times. So we're just knowing that if you're feeling a little dazed, phased, or dizzy at any point through the evolution of the evening and the energies that come through, then you are welcome to work with this very gentle presence building at the perineum floor, yeah? So not too much, and then just gently let it go, yeah? And you might notice that you feel a little bit more there, a little bit more down in your pelvis, yeah? Yeah. So we're just setting the stage in the body. We're just laying the foundation and the ground, yeah? And then you can imagine that in your mind's eye, or even in your sensory system, you feel a beautiful cord of gold that goes down through from the perineum floor, in between your legs, between your feet, through your earth star, and really deep down, gently down into the center of the earth. And it's kind of sensual. It's kind of like it's like a vine swirling down, deeply down, right into the center of Gaia, right into the center of all knowing and peacefulness, very emerald in nature, very blissful almost, very still. And as we, some would say, bilocate our frequency down there, it helps us to anchor into her energy gracefully, peacefully, easily, potently. And that sense of grace, stillness, and ease is where we can always come back to if things feel a little energetically fast or hectic, or there's stuff bubbling up, and we have a tendency to move up and out in fear or overwhelm even. Not that that's the case in this room, but you never know. And it's a useful practice to cultivate. Yeah? So that is here for us. That is here for us. The elemental realm is here for us. The elements and the emerald heart of Gaia are with us. The source of regenesis, Amente. It's all here, holding us throughout, guiding us, loving us, connecting us very deeply, very, very deeply into Gaia. Also providing us almost with like a cloaking or shielding of our energy through an emerald light that allows these practices to sort of be, to go unnoticed in the high realms, that we can carry out our business in private, unnoticed by prying eyes, and that only the energies of the highest timelines for all of us concerned may enter through this portal. And the light language that is spoken into this space may be of the purest order for everybody's ascension. And so it is. So it is. And we have Archangel Michael above us, guiding and holding our pillar, all the way from the 7th chakra up to the 12th. So right up to our highest grid point. And as we locate our energy above, there is a raining down of blessings. There is a raining down of golden light. So many blessings, so much love for everybody here. The energy of the cosmic Christ frequency. Yes? The energy of the cosmic Christ frequency is to be worked with today in part of the process of the releasing of much webbing and netting internal internalized that we have carried many eons through our matrix, personal matrix, that is. Not so much the collective, but it is in service to the collective matrix, of course. Yeah. So let these blessings rain down on you as I work with this light language. So it's like golden key codes of Christ light coming from your 12th chakra all the way through your body. Yeah. 12th chakra into the interface between 8 and 7, then through your central pillar, and igniting fire codes in the chakras of each of your physical chakras, 1 to 7. You can then allow this frequency, if you wish, to move through your perineum floor, down your grounding cord, and anchor it through to Gaia too, so that you are part of the ground crew, delivering and anchoring light for humanity. That's pretty cool. So, I will just bring through these light cards. So take a breath and breathe out gently. Open your hearts to receive, if in any way you feel is relevant. Give to ishkipetiko urkanda, ishkidepoko urkanda tikipetiki betoi petikipetикanda tikitikoikandar. Jonda tikipetikanda tikipetikinder, indikabukuish. Jondor oronda tikipetika tutotiki. Jonda tikibogonda tikibarka. Anchoring in through your pillar, anchoring in through your heart. Shibadika Padialaka. Ooh, Shibadika la 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 la. Shibadika Bagonda, Rakanda, Kabadika, So, as we arrive in the space, as we are granted access to the cosmic key codes of Christ in frequency, nothing to do with the life of Jesus, as we would say, on this earthly realm. However, there may be some shifting and rearranges of your chakra pillar. If you have had experiences in that timeline, whether it be as a follower of Christ connected with the disciples, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, the Essenes, the Cathars, now we are working with all of those energies at once. Yes, can you believe it? How exciting. We are going triple speed all the way to a rapid cleanse in the 3-3 energy. So what's coming through now is streams of light from those different frequencies. It's really different teachings of Christ light that are coming through. So they're going to come through your light body and just release parts that you've been holding back potentially, or need to be sort of shifted out of your energy field, or that have been kept a little locked in your light till now, because it's time for your next phase. Yeah. So everybody that's here in the room or at home, I feel, is ready for a very new beginning and a very powerful release of an old way. It doesn't have to be cathartic. It can just dissolve. Yes, dissolve out and create space for something magical and new. Yeah. And that can happen organically. It doesn't have to be working hard. It can be through divine synchronicity. It can be through traveling overseas. It can be chance connections in the supermarket, even with your kids. You know what I mean? It could be anything. Or with your crystal balls, yeah. So, so let us just work with all these different facets of the Christ light, releasing through our energy field, all chakras, all key codes that are ready to release. We ask for them intentionally so to be opened, released, so that we may free ourselves from any of these old fear, persecution-y kind of vibes that most of us have worked through now anyway, in the main, but sometimes as we step into a new place within ourselves, there's a little mini resurgence of that. Just a little mini reminder of the past. But that then dissolves out as we move into another expanded version of ourselves. Yeah? So the important part is not to get caught in believing that anything we're feeling right now in the month of March, especially, in the month of March especially, is real. Yeah? Let it wash through you. Don't cling on to anything, is what they're saying. So let's just read what this is, a Christ-like wash, yeah, through your field. Jabatika budununa ishkata de barganda de dika bukonto de barganda de shileko bodiga de kya. Jonda de barigonda de barigoto to de batana kabarka baganda naka. Jondo ronda de barganda de. So we're going to just now work with the heart space, releasing key codes in a concentric fashion around your heart to expand the heart field. And release old energies that are linked to the Essenes primarily. The Essenes. So take yourselves back now to the Essene life. Whether you remember it or not does not matter. You hold deep, deep wisdom in you. Deep wisdom. And beyond what you know. This isn't something you're going to learn in a book or on a course. This is something that you have within you to share. So let this light activate your sacred heart, opening it, pouring in the gold of Christ's light, sparking a new resurgence of life force within you, of passion, the passion of Christ, if you will. Igniting the fire codes of the Essene way. Shalabani na 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 shalabadi na 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 kishuke de biki kukotori de kikabado do ki banana na shalabadi ge bedege leshiki bukotia tata shalakar shalakar. Remember the old ways of the Essenes. Remember Egypt, where you placed scrolls deep within the earth. For this time, under the pyramids, they are to be unearthed within your soul memory. These are scrolls of your light that are to be returned to you tonight. That are to be returned and anchored through your sacred hearts. The compassion, the divine love, the sacred union of masculine and feminine and the Holy Spirit. The balancing of the heart pumping mechanism, the sacred pump of life, the sacred heartbeat of Gaia. Oshkipa ila karki ku unno oshko unno ia nana ah. Mother Mary coming in now. Mother Mary, pink light. Pink light. Pink light. Bringing in Mother Mary to this space. Bringing in the pink light of Mother Mary into the space, welcoming that divine mother frequency into the space. So she says, you have been holding something within you. You have been holding, some would say, a child. You have been waiting to birth. It has been a tough road the last little while on the earth. But there is a to be a collective birthing, shall we say. You are about to receive an infusion of light that is so new and curious to you as a collective field, that it will bring great change. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. And just as Mother Mary knew prior to giving birth to Jeshua, she could feel something very, very important was coming. She was a little scared. She was a little impatient. And she was a little concerned about what this would mean for the rest of her life. And Joseph, of course. But she is here to give us the gift of hindsight, that it was perfectly fine. In fact, it brought much joy, but also some challenging times, but it was a life full of destiny and inspiration. And she says, I wouldn't have done it any other way. The trials, the tribulations, the initiations were all part of my soul's journey. And I come to you in this space as a mother. I come to you in this space as a follower of Christ, with every cell and bone of my motherly body. I bring through the wisdom of the Christ line for your hearts, for you to anchor now through you, for you to become one with this frequency. And with this oneness becomes great expansion, becomes great magic and great potential through the magnetism of the Christed frequency. So allow now, Mother Mary, to come into your hearts, dear ones, bringing through her sacred knowledge from the time of Christ. And breaking many, many bonds, many vows, many spells are to be released from your matrix, so that you can be free to fully embody this Christed frequency, a gold light in your heart space that can shine out to a troubled world, to a challenged world, to an anxious world, and bring in peace, grace, and reason where it cannot be found. Beyond polarization, beyond masculine and feminine even, just being androgynous in a golden light of Christed beingness. So let this energy go into your hearts now. Let it go deep into your hearts, even deeper than deep. Because you can go further now. We've been working on the heart chakra for many months. Here we go again. But this time it's a little different because we're prepared now to go the last stage. And we are ready to birth something very new. So that's very exciting. That's very, very exciting. Shabaduta digibedine gibadana nakashala bedigibedigi beshile bagadana nakabodudu digibedigi shile begedigi badana nakishile kishile 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 kit. Shile boditiki pototana nakashala kanana kato tutututututututututu kato tutututututututu kato tutututututututikine kipatatana naka jetetetetetete jetetetetetetetetetetete Jetete kopoganana kishile pakokar kikakar 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 shetete kikakar kakar tikapotata tishile pakakatichi shititi shetete kopotganda tiki shondanda tiganda tika porganda tika to shondana dana tika parigunda tika parigi shele ti shele ti a golden nectar, a golden flame in your heart space, an ignition, an igniting, a remembering, a recalling, a releasing, a renewal. The sacred code of Christ, the sacred geometry of the Christ light, anchoring in through your heart space. It is beyond the sacred geometry you have received in your dreams, in your books, in your teachings of the ancient wisdom, in your realm. This sacred geometry that now is coming forth is a new dimension, if you will, a new dimensional access code. Because you're ready now to receive a new access code. This is like a switching on, switching on of a new stream of consciousness. As the planets line up in preparation, as the eclipses come into your awareness, as the equinox breathes life into the day and the night, you are born again. These times have been prophesied through your ancients, the Hopi, the Mayans, the ancient wisdom of the mystery schools, of Egypt, but nobody really knew. Nobody really knew, and nobody really knows right now how this next piece will manifest on the earth. There are many galactic beings watching you. Feel them now from the ships above. They are supporting you with codes of light, so etheric, diamond-like, fine, finer than fine frequencies, so almost like ice. But for some reason, they seem like ice, but they're white hot in frequency. This is a new vibrational code that's wanting to come through now, through your pillar and into your sacred hearts. Ashkandariki bidiki bidiki. Bishpa I kurki patatananaka. As this ice white hot energy moves through into your heart space, it merges with this golden flame frequency that you've just ignited. And there is an alchemical extravagance that happens within the heart. The merging of these two codes of light, the gold and the fire of the ice of the diamond, merging deeply into your heart space. This energy is so vast, so vast, so very vast, beyond the cosmos that you have known, beyond your starseed origins that you have been, we would say, playing with for the last few years. We would say there's so much more now that you are going to be able to access through your heart space. As you expand with these codes, Gishbandar Gebede, the heart can come alive with the cosmic rays. So take a moment. Take a moment to feel the energies working with you in your body, in your chakra, heart chakra, in your being. Allow yourself to drink some water if you need to. But yeah, just stay quiet in your own process. Yeah. Milan, do you need some water? You want some water? Yeah, okay. So I'll get you some. Actually, is that okay? Thanks, Tom. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. So just letting yourself settle into that space. Yeah. Are we all good? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm just going to keep rolling with it unless anyone tells me to stop. Yeah, I'll keep going, and I will stop when I feel like we need a break, which a little bit longer, I feel. Okay, a little bit longer. Okay. So just regrouping in your energy, feeling how you feel. Just checking with the people online. Everything's okay with you guys. No issues at all with sound or anything. Please, if for some reason sound goes out, please tell me straight away and I can work with that. Okay? Okay. Okay. So I worked with this in the... Thanks, Melissa. I worked with this in the new moon. A little golden dragon's egg, yeah? I call it. It might not really be a dragon's egg, but I'll call it a dragon's egg. It could be a pine cone, you know? It could be a pineal, yeah? So in that sort of... in that kind of vibe, if we say it's a pineal, yeah? A pine cone, then let's work with this golden pine cone, or this dragon's egg. Let's work with that analogy to really open up your awareness, your third eye, to this heart connection that's coming in from what we've just done, yeah? So we're now going to work with updating, upgrading, tweaking, whatever you want to call it, your perception of you, especially, yeah? Your perception of you and your work, yeah? Your perception of where you're headed with your work, yeah? And an opening to new possibility, because you've still got something to do, yes? You, yeah. So this is like releasing a again, like a matrix web in the third eye. How are you going, Miss? You right? Okay. Yeah, just sink into the chair. Okay. If you need anything, you let me know. Okay. So let's just work with the third eye space. So you can bring your attention a little bit there. And this is, again, golden light. And we're just releasing, releasing with the intention of expansion, with the intention of galactically connecting with this higher gold, this white hot diamond light, to burn away, the dross, any clouding of your perception, through past life. This is past life stuff as well, particularly related to this Christ energy and all those other pieces of the puzzle that we talked about coming in at the same time, yeah? Do you want to say something? Okay. Okay. So let us just release in the third eye. It's almost like we're piercing gently, kindly, and lovingly the third eye with this golden sort of laser, almost. This laser of light that is almost just piercing the third eye and opening it to a greater sight. A greater psychic awareness, a greater clarity of mission and purpose. As we work deeply with your third eye, we are the higher golden angelics. Some would say Elohim, Guru. But sometimes these days that gets a bad rap. So we would say we're just golden light. And we are bringing in source code. And this is an opening and a release of, again, a sacred Christed code that's held within your sight, your third eye sight. And as these go through your field, yes, in a circular manner, or a spherical, I can't even say it, spherical manner. They are sort of like puncturing, almost like making your porosity of your third eye, so that you can flow with the Christ delight, the cosmic waves, the new fire and ice that is coming in for such expansion and breaking down to break through kind of vibration. Allow this now to come through. Puncture now the perception of your ego or your sense of self, your personality. Puncture that. You're so much more. You are so much more. You are so much more in your pillar of God. Ishkili, you are released. You are freed from the energy of sin and sinner. I'll say that again. You are freed from the energy of the belief system of sin and sinner. We would say that your church, if you will, your Dirgabadaganda Catholic Church is going to be quickly revolutionized as the Pope recedes. We should say that it has been over time that these practices that go on underneath the Vatican are ceased. The tampering of the light of God will no longer be allowed on your planet. It is time for it to be given back to the children of light, the ones that came here to hold it. We release the magic that has kept this from you, that is hidden under the Vatican now. No more, no more, no more, no permission. We release any souls that were sacrificed now. We send them back to the light, free. Free them now. Send them back to the light. No more pain for them. They must have resolution. It must be atoned. The people will pay karmically. Maybe if it's not this life, know that it will happen. But now you must set the earth free from this black magic, if you will. Shambhadiri, as the children of Christ return, there is too much light for this bullshit to continue. See the releasing of the children. We send the fire and ice, the diamond ice, into those tunnels and caverns under the Vatican, purifying the energies, freeing the darkness and sending it away, far contained and far away from this planet. Shana pati, frequency contained. This sort of like dark amorphous energy is now leaving. See it visually, know it, sense it, believe it, that this is leaving the planet. This frequency, this sticky goo is now no longer a home here. While the children of light unite and get stronger, freedom will continue to erupt upon the surface of the earth. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Amen. 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 So just breathing gently, yes. Feeling the deep sense of peace that is now available. Now that these dark magicians have been sent home. We have put our stuff in the ground. Yes. We have shown up in our hearts. And we are powerful, especially when we gather in circle. Thank you, dear ones, for holding the space, for having faith and showing up. In service to humanity. And the evolution of Gaia. The golden age is truly beginning. Through your own hearts, not through Mr. Trump. Although he might be a radical disruptor at that. But yes, through your own hearts, you anchor the Christed light and you become the second coming of Christ. And that is the truth. In a body, humbly so, living your life, fulfilling your dreams, walking your destiny, catching inspiration in every breath. Meeting like minds, building communities, traveling the earth, activating the ley lines, grounding your beauty and your wisdom into the land. And so it is. So it is. So it is. So I think that is a time call for us to take a moment or two. Yeah? If you want to just hang very still in your own energy, that is absolutely perfect. Yeah? If you want to move a little or go to the toilet, also perfect. I'll keep the mic on. I'll put a little bit of music on, if I can work out how to play this thing, and we'll come back in about 5 minutes. Okay? So if you're in the room and you want to have a look at it, the cards, or connect with a crystal, feel free to. And people online, please hang around. I'll call a group back in about 5. Okay? How could you let it away? I gave you everything. You left me here with empty hands. Is everyone okay? Alive? Alive all? Yeah? Say the time is over, nothing changed. But it's different. Say your clouds cover the sunshine in my life. You're my love, my love. Yes, I wish you in the back of my mind, but I don't care, cause I'm don't fear to cry, please. In the corner? I know in your mind. Oh, okay. That is working. I spend my time with you. In the shadows.
And it just came down. This work. Just
Interesting. Wow, that's what. You know, oh yeah.
Such a deep, profound opportunity to do that. But now, like, it felt like the codes that you walked through, that I felt in my body, made that amazing thing, just a transference of light.
Yeah, quick.
Simple as that. So just sending the light down.
Yeah.
Totally. Goosebumps. Like, that's what it felt like. It's incredible, but it's just...
Well, you know, it's been a long journey since 2020.
Gotcha.
Isn't it, Jones? Isn't it, Jones? How you going, Milano? Okay. That's good. You are sitting over there? Okay. That's good. So we'll just wait for people to return. Has it been around? Have you had some?
No.
Oh, let's show us some. You're a little spray. You right there, Chippy?
Oh, heaps better than that. I feel great. I've been having a wonderful time in the chaos. But,
Okay. Is that nearly everybody, yeah? Just wait for Jill. So is everyone still okay with the sound and the visual online? Can you just shout out and let me know? We'll move into the second part in a second. Yeah. And anything anyone wishes to share in the comments, I am getting them. So if you want to share anything, please let me know. Or if you want to share privately after the group, you can PM me in Messenger. Of course, yeah. Can you do Dawn? Is that right? Thanks, lovely. Okay, so we'll get back to it then, shall we? Okay. So yeah, let's just begin again as we began at the end of last session. Let's just bring through some R's, yeah? Some gentle R's, just to sort of move through the energy of our body, inviting again White Tara into the space, yeah? Just to regroup, just to reground, re-energize, clear out anything that's dislodged from the last part, yeah? Or awoken even from the last part. Yeah. So. So focus on the throat chakra, yeah? Yeah. This is for you, Giselle, yeah? You know, I felt it before I said it. So, but obviously when it's for someone, it works with everyone, yeah? But I feel like there's these two energetic, old energetic prongs almost.
I had that this whole session.
Yeah. It's sort of like a clamp.
Yeah.
Energetic clamp.
And I was getting the pain.
Yeah.
Pain.
And it's something to do with it's some order. It could be the Essenes, and it's like the neck was clamped, yeah? So that we couldn't actually speak, yeah? So it sort of restricted so that we couldn't speak the teachings, really, or the energy of the teachings, yeah? So this is before Christ, yeah? Before Christ on the 3D earth, yeah? So this is the scenes. And so we just want to release this energy layer that is held in the light body. Not now, not the real restriction now, but is held, that is just, and the fact that I felt it so much with you when you walked in, I feel like, you know, and then you're saying the same, it feels like we've all been in an order of some description, and it is just it's a body memory. It's not that it is impeding us now, but it needs to go so that we can really fully embody our light, yeah? Without any fear of something bad's going to happen to us if we really speak our truth in a bigger way, podcasty kind of vibe, you know what I mean? Or shared space even, yeah? With other professionals. Okay? So let's just work on these two little energy layers either side of your throat, yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Feel those true layers of energy, yeah? Remember when we were captured? Remember when we were captured underneath the pyramid? We were put in a room. We were all put in a room, and these clamps were put on that area of us, yeah? So if you feel safe and comfortable to do so, you can feel into that a little. The emotions of fear, terror, of survival, all of that kind of energy that is ready to be unearthed and released. Yes, unearthed and released. Yes. So we are unlocking the throat. We're unlocking the throat from a time when we were not able to speak. The energy of Christ, the energy of the golden light. It is now to be opened. Those channels are to be opened once again. It is safe to return. Allow this to open. If you feel safe and comfortable to do so, allow this to open now. You have new frequency to bring through. You have new work to develop. You have new energy to anchor. Jetitiki kanana nanaka nanaka. Jalaka nananaki katadiki kishkeleke kishkeleki kishkele 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 kishkeleki kishkele kiki. Release the energetic imprint of the clamp. Shititike pataganda de kabarganda de kabarganda de kana shititike de kana shilike patiganda de kabarganda de kabarganda de Shia open like gills of a fish, either side of your throat. It's the sacred lines of opening either side of your throat. Feel the webbing and the restriction of that life leaving you. Leaving the throat chakra matrix. Andariyana. Andari 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 anda. Ilepari ke bana iskilepari ko. Shondo ro 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 ro. Shole pan la 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 la. Shibatika parana. Shibatika paranana. Shibadiala kamanananiana. Shigadia shia shia shia. 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 In the center of your throat appears a diamond, the energy of a diamond. It has been waiting to anchor, but has not had the right space foundation, sacred geometry to hold it. Yeah. But as you work with these new codes, these new sacred geometries and pieces of your, the jewels of your wisdom are returning to you as they now have a home to be anchored into. This diamond is a part of your higher wisdom knowledge. It reflects the colors of the rainbow. Ishki banana ishki. It is now finding its way through the energy of your throat chakra into the center of the vortex of your throat chakra. As it anchors through into your light body, there is the sacred union and remembrance occurring. Gishki nda arka nda ishkile ka ush ondorki I. Ishkile ba arka nda ushkulo o I. Deep, ancient codes returning. Gondorki ndar ande ishikiki. This diamond energy has been buried within the center of your earth. Gondor or, and it is the emergence and the fracturing of your planet through the jumbo de digi barkandar kar seismic activities, goshundar, that allow the light of the earth to shift, but also your own light bodies to activate and realign within. Kushkundarki ba'l ishki badiku urika. And now this diamond is activated within you. Jipatika banana kipatana kapatata tikipetike patika pototo tikipatana kapatoto tikipatana kashalapata tuto tekabanana kiatata kapatoto kiatata shikate tiakatondor kipatan dan shilapatika putiki shipatika tapiki shilapatika potangandaki. Higher elven frequencies coming in. Playful cosmic wisdom. The diamond is pulsating in the throat. Gong, 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 gong. Take a breath and just go, the excitement of something new birthing. A little orgasmic, if you will. New life created. creating space, creating life, creating renewal. Soaking in that. Soaking in that sensual frequency of the diamond light. The diamond light. Diamond light. Allowing your energy to settle now. Settle. Okay. So, just while people be with that inwardly, let it move, shift you, feel the waves, feel the vibration, feel the movement in your beingness, in your consciousness. If there's anything anyone wishes to share, you may. If not, that's all good. That's all good. Online also, just checking in. And then we'll move into another piece. I just feel to give people just a moment or two. Just needs a little bit longer. And then we'll get going again, yeah? You right there? Yeah. So we're just letting it, it's just got a little bit more to go. And then it's going to go click. And then we'll move on to the next piece. Yeah. Yeah. So I want to give it, I want to honor it. Yeah. Honor the process of arrival, if you will. The arrival of Christ itself. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Dropping into your hearts. Yeah. Dropping into your hearts. Feeling the sweet expansion through your being. The open throat. A gateway between the third eye and the heart. The portal of expression, of wisdom and compassion in union. The Buddha field merging with the Christ field in our own hearts. Jibedeke bugono yanana narasha. Dideke wana narashi yananaka. Dideke bedeke buyo nonaka. Shilpadia barayana bukuyo nanaka. Bedeke bukuriki yananaka. Shile bukuya nanaka. Parki pateke bedeke bukuya nanaka. Parkiana nanaka. Parkiana nanaka. Parkiana nanaka. Feeling the beauty in the room, in your own hearts, in your hearts at home. the depth of your beautiful heart, stillness of your beautiful heart. So this next little piece is going to be, it's going to be both a little bit of it's going to be a little bit of a working with the energy of a cyclone, yeah, that fast, powerful energy, yeah, and that is part of it. It's also going to be an activation from the disciple Peter, yeah, a disciple Peter of Christ, yeah, yeah. So we're going to congregate energetically, yeah, on a beach near where my house is, in Perigian Beach, in the Sunshine Coast, yeah. So it's a long stretch of beach, and it changes into many different beaches all the way along, yeah. And I live at this little place called Perigian Beach, and it's about a 2-minute walk from my house to the water. So very close. There's houses in front. It's on a bit of a hill, so I'm not concerned, by the way, of anything, other than maybe getting a little bit wet. So there's a bit of a warning in the area where I live, the Sunshine Coast, that there's a cyclone coming in the tail end of, yeah, in Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday, yeah, in this sort of local vicinity. From where I live to Brisbane and a bit into New South Wales. Yeah. So I'm not wanting to put fear or anxiety into anybody, but what we're going to do is we're going to use our collective field to work with this, to work with the energy of the tornado, to diffuse it, but also to be gifted for our hearts in service for others, working with this particular weather work, if you will, energy work. We're also going to be receiving the keys to the kingdom. And when I say that, it's the keys to the kingdom that Peter received from Jeshua. He received 3 keys. Yeah? 3 keys. So we're going to go into a little bit of a visualization in meditation, in bilocating our light body, in bilocating our energies. And we're just going to see what comes through. Yeah. No big deal. Yeah. We're just doing a bit of service work and receiving some code. Yeah. So does that sound okay for everybody? Yeah. Okay. So let us, and also you can pray that by the time I get home on Tuesday night that there's still some food in the supermarkets, because everyone's panic buying at the moment. And that's a real thing, so please pray for me. But joking aside, let us do this. I can cope without toilet rolls, but I do need a bit of food. You know. Anyway, okay. So we're congregating on the beach. You can imagine just a long beach. It's and then if you want to name, Perigian Beach. We're gathered in a circle, but we're not as we are today. We are transported back in time to the time of Christ, and we are with Peter. And if you will, I will take on that role tonight. I'll take on the role of Peter in this initiation, if you will. And Peter was a fisherman. Yeah, Peter was a fisherman. He loved the ocean. And he was a rebel at heart. Yeah, he didn't play by the rules, and that's why Joshua liked him. He went his own way, and 3 times he forsaken Joshua, and 3 times Joshua forgave him and gave him 3 keys. So as we sit in circle at this grid location in the Sunshine Coast, you are receiving 3 keys from my heart to yours. My heart to yours. My heart to yours. And allow these keys to enter into the energy field of your own hearts as I work with this light language. And you might even want to visualize that I put my palm on your heart itself, and that key codes of gold and frequency come through my palm into your heart chakra. So key 1, it begins. Shibatiki betiki poshan betiki pantichi shilipetiki bukoshon tadiki batatana katata kashala katanaka. Shilkati puto de betiki batanana kishkile patuto tiki betiki potanaka. Shanta kanta tiki betiki pukushkana tiki. Shilapatiko chuchun chichipa kanta tiki pandanti chakalaki. Betiki chichi putatikanta tiki parkanta tiki. Shanta tiki patakanta tiki parkanta tiki. Shanta tiki parkanta tiki parkanta tiki kan. Shabatiganto tutotikamatiganto tutotigantatikatikatika putiantatikapatkantatiki. Shalpatutatikabatan. Shibatiganto tutikabatigantatikarish. Feel the energy of your heart pulsating with golden light. The first Christ key is anchoring into your energy field. Allow it to move backwards slightly into the center of your torso. Anchoring in, it's like a lock and a key. There is a position within the heart center that has been waiting for this code. Allow it to just simply be received into that space. An alchemical transformation is occurring within your heart. You are returning. You are returning to the truth of who you are and the energy that you came back to bring to this world. As you receive these keys, your heart is building a new foundational matrix from within that's going to be so much more stable, so much more powerful, so much more magnetizing. It is the peace that you've been waiting for. It is the grace that you've been waiting for. It is the starting gun, if you will, on your new life. So now Peter comes forth again. This time he comes forth with a sky blue key. Sky blue key. And once again, it's going to just fit into the matrix of the heart in a different position to anchor into the template of this new foundational matrix that is ready to be received. Yes? So allow now this sky blue key to merge in with your own heart chakra. The balancing of the gold and the blue ray. The Archangel Michael line. Let this key now merge into the center of your heart chakra. Gishkindiki bandi gambargi andar kurgo indiki ban gan kiriki ko ki gandra ki ko kiriki ki. Let it move in to the center now and down. Sit quietly for a moment. We just allow a little bit of space for this to alchemically weave into your light body. Yes, alchemically weaving into your light body. Yes, alchemically weaving into your light body. So there's one more key, of course. And as Peter approaches you with his final key, you look in his palm, and it is a cosmic key. It is the key to the universe. All you can see in the key are stars. Stars and so much depth. This is the key that brings heaven to earth. This is the memory of your galactic origins and the story of the earth. The true story of the earth. And it now wishes to merge with your hearts so that you may be connected to the gold, the blue, and the cosmic key, and hold all within your hearts in union. So allow this final key to come forth and enter into your heart space now. Gushkundo ki bandar ganda ibegi urkoyonna arganaka. Go jimbunguru gunur kibu nuru gunu go. Junguru gibunguru gunduru Kondoro ke koro, kondoro ke koro, kondoro ko. Gorondori kiki worokono koronde kika. Primordial wisdom anchoring. Primordial wisdom anchoring. Primordial wisdom anchoring. Gushkondor kinde beshele pakaraka. In the center of your heart, this cosmic key provides a sphere of starlight. And in the sphere of starlight are the sky blue and the golden key, and they are set. They are set now. They are set. Take a moment to feel that in yourself. The deep knowledge, wisdom, and compassion of the cosmos is within you. That is the true Christ light. That is the true miracle consciousness. Kimbongor kiana bana iana kambana kala barkono kono koto koro kono koto koro. So you are building new foundations. A new container for the heart space is emerging. A new frequency is birthing within you. Bimbo gondorikian dandandaraka. Shoborokika. And you sit and you let those energies be with you, shift and move you at a very deep, primal level. And we are still gathered on the beach, on the shore. And there was a time when Peter was asked by Jesus to get out of the boat and walk on water like he could. And he started to, and then he lost his faith and he went straight into the water. Yeah? But now, in full faith, we are to walk from the shore and across the water into the ocean. And as we walk into the ocean, we are walking on top of the water, gracefully, easily, no problem. And we are going towards a cyclone energy. We have no fear in our hearts, for we know that we are powerful beings of light that have worked with the systems of the earth and the weather of the cosmos for many times. As we go out into the ocean, we start to see the spinning of Cyclone Alfred. Yes. Spinning a little frantically and a little bit angrily, but really just powerfully, yes? And we're energetically larger than our physical forms right now, yeah? And we are going to surround the perimeter of this cyclone, yeah? In our mind's eye. And then we are going to place our palms up towards it. And as we place our palms up towards it, the energy of the 3 keys is activated. And there's like this solar fire that is Gondor, 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 that is streaming out the palms of our hands. And we now direct this energy towards the cyclone. Sundo bagi shele bagi te dege shela bandare be dege be shele bagana na 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 shibe dege bariana na shobala ba dege le ba dege andare be dege ba shele barki ki 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 shala bariana dege be dege shela bakalaka. See the energy within the cyclone dissipating, slowing, easing, dissolving, sending the cyclone itself further out to sea so that it does not come towards the land in the next few days. Allowing this energy of this cyclone just to dissolve with this golden light that we stream towards it. Soothing the internal distress of the middle of the middle of the cyclone is very peaceful. In fact, let's go now into the middle. And we sit in the middle of the storm. And we just be. And we just be. And as we be in our Christed hearts, the waters settle, the energies settle, everything calms down. Our hearts are powerful transmuters of light, of weather, of frequency, of emotion. It is time for us to really acknowledge the power that we have, the potential that we have to shift many systems of being, political systems, financial systems, weather systems, any systems really. We are becoming systems breakers, matrix breakers, by being living, embodied Christ lights. Our job here is done. We walk back to the shore. Our hearts are full. Peter is so happy, so happy that he's been able to give you his wisdom once again. Clarity that he received from Jesus has been passed down the line, the lineage. The lineage activation is once again ignited on the earth. The cyclone had dissipated. The ocean is smooth. The waves gently hit the shore. The sky is blue. The sun is golden. And you look up and you see the stars. And you know that you're a part of all of it. And all of it is in your heart. Take a moment to feel that. to know that, to be that. Shibadika Bogiana Gana Kashania Bogiana Kapokuno, Korko Monoko, Shibadika Bargiano Yanaka, Bariana Nakanaka, Bariana Nokono Yonoko, Konono Yonoko Noko, Shibadiana Naka, Shibadiana Naka, Barianaka, Barianaka, Bianakanaka. So taking a moment or two to bring yourself back from that experience. So I feel like we're really done now. We're really done. So we might finish soon. Is there anything anyone online wishes to say or connect with us? I think we'll finish on the hour rather than pushing the last 15 minutes. I think that's enough. A very deep transmission for the heart, for the Christed matrix, for your evolution, and thank you for your service work around the Sunshine Coast. I don't have a lot of words. I think it's just about us really sinking into this energy and allowing it to sort of weave through our field, and resting and drinking plenty of water, grounding, self-care, of course, grounding, and magnesium would be useful, I feel. Plenty of water, if I haven't already said that, and nature, but taking care to really regroup if you're going elsewhere tonight, yeah, and also, taking time to ground before you leave here or get in your car. There's gelato and pizza and coffee, or all three, if you're so inclined, in the local area. Feel free to partake. But I just want to say thank you and honor each of you, both all in the room, but also online, for holding space tonight, for letting this come through, for your part of the puzzle, for the energy that you bring to this work. Really appreciate that. I'll be back in Sydney for April, the 4/4. I'll probably do something for the eclipse somewhere on the 14th, I think it is, a Friday. My mum is visiting, if she can get through the cyclone. She'll be arriving Wednesday night. So I may be doing less in the next month. We'll see what happens. So thank you for tuning in. Keep an eye on my Facebook and you'll find out what's going on. I think that's all I want to say. So just remembering to look after yourself and ground into the earth before you carry on your evening. So I'm going to sign out now for online. So thanks, guys.